I release unnecessary thoughts and accept clarity, peace, and presence. Your mind is constantly filled with thoughts, memories, worries, plans, and judgments. But did you know that 90% of your thoughts are unnecessary? They do not serve you, they do not create solutions, and they often drain your energy. Most thoughts are just repetitive cycles, replaying old fears, overanalyzing situations, or worrying about things that may never happen. When you learn to let go of the thoughts that do not serve you, you open space for peace, clarity, and true wisdom. The mind is not meant to control you, you are meant to control your mind. The human mind is like a constant stream of thoughts, running without pause. Some of these thoughts are helpful, guiding you toward solutions and creativity. But most of them, they are just mental noise. Thoughts about the past that you cannot change, worries about the future that may never happen, and self-doubts that hold you back. Many of these thoughts come from habit. Your brain is used to running in cycles, repeating the same worries and fears because that is what it has always done. But just because a thought enters your mind does not mean you have to engage with it. Imagine sitting by a river, watching the water flow. The thoughts are like leaves floating by, you do not have to grab them, you can just let them pass. Say to yourself, I am not my thoughts. I choose to let go of what does not serve me. The more you practice this awareness, the quieter your mind becomes, and the more peace you experience. Overthinking is one of the biggest mental traps. It makes you replay past mistakes, analyze situations endlessly, and worry about things outside your control. But overthinking never leads to peace, it only creates stress, anxiety, and exhaustion. The best way to break free from overthinking is to become aware of when it happens. The moment you notice your mind spiraling into endless thoughts, pause and ask yourself, is this thought helpful? Is it solving a problem, or is it just keeping me stuck? If it is not helping, let it go. Shift your focus to the present moment. One powerful technique is breathing deeply whenever your mind starts racing. Take a slow, deep breath and remind yourself, I am here, I am present, and I am in control of my thoughts. The more you train your mind to let go of overthinking, the easier it becomes to live with clarity and peace. Most people are uncomfortable with stillness. The moment things get quiet, they reach for their phones, turn on the TV, or distract themselves with endless tasks. But true peace comes from accepting silence and allowing your mind to settle. When you take time for stillness, whether through meditation, deep breathing, or simply sitting in nature, you give your mind a chance to reset. You create space for real wisdom, creativity, and inner guidance to arise. The more comfortable you become with stillness, the less control unnecessary thoughts have over you. Make it a habit to take even 5 minutes a day to sit in silence. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and simply be. Say to yourself, I allow my mind to rest. Stillness brings me clarity and peace. The more you practice this, the more mental freedom you will experience. Most people live on autopilot, lost in their thoughts instead of experiencing life fully. They walk through their days worrying, regretting, and analyzing instead of seeing, feeling, and enjoying the present moment. But the present moment is where life actually happens. The next time you find yourself trapped in unnecessary thoughts, bring your awareness back to your senses. Notice the feeling of the air on your skin, the sounds around you, the taste of your food. Engage fully with what is happening right now. When you shift from mind chatter to conscious living, everything changes. You start noticing beauty where you once saw nothing. You feel more at peace because you are no longer lost in worries. Say to yourself, I am fully present in this moment. I choose to live, not just think. The more you do this, the more alive you feel. The key to mental peace is detachment. Most people get stuck in their thoughts because they believe them to be true. But thoughts are just thoughts, they do not define you, they do not control you, and they do not always reflect reality. When an unnecessary thought arises, imagine it as a cloud drifting across the sky. You do not have to hold on to it, fight it, or judge it, just let it pass. Instead of thinking, why do I always feel this way? Simply acknowledge it and let it go. A powerful affirmation to use is, I observe my thoughts without attachment. They come and go, but I remain at peace. The more you practice detachment, the more mentally free you become. Your mind is a powerful tool, but it is just that, a tool. You are meant to control your thoughts, not be controlled by them. The more you consciously choose which thoughts to focus on, the more your mind begins to serve you instead of draining you. Start each day by setting an intention. Decide what kind of thoughts you want to carry throughout the day. If a negative or unnecessary thought appears, replace it with a positive one. Say to yourself, I choose thoughts that empower me. I create my own mental environment. With practice, your mind becomes a place of peace, clarity, and focus. Instead of running wild, it becomes your greatest ally in creating the life you desire. Every thought you entertain requires energy. If you spend your days worrying, replaying old conversations, or doubting yourself, you are using your mental energy on things that do not serve you. But imagine what would happen if you redirected that energy toward your growth, your goals, and your happiness. Instead of allowing unnecessary thoughts to drain you, consciously choose where your focus goes. The next time a thought arises that does not help you, ask yourself, is this thought moving me forward, or is it keeping me stuck? If it is not helping, let it go. Shift your attention to something productive, an idea that excites you, an action that improves your life, or even something as simple as gratitude for the present moment. The more you train your mind to focus on what truly matters, the more empowered and peaceful you become. Say to yourself, I choose to direct my energy toward what uplifts and supports me. Your thoughts shape your reality, make sure they are working in your favor. Your mind is like a garden, if you do not plant positive seeds, weeds will take over. Affirmations are a powerful way to train your mind to replace unnecessary, negative thoughts with empowering ones. Every time you repeat an affirmation, you are sending a clear message to your subconscious mind, reshaping how you think and feel. Whenever you catch yourself lost in unhelpful thoughts, immediately replace them with affirmations like, I release all thoughts that do not serve me. I am at peace with myself and my mind. Only positive and empowering thoughts fill my mind. Say these affirmations in the morning, throughout the day, and before bed. Over time, your brain naturally shifts from dwelling on the past or worrying about the future to staying grounded in the present with a strong, positive mindset. The more you affirm your power over your thoughts, the more control you regain. Say to yourself, I am the master of my mind. I think thoughts that align with my highest good. Your words have power, use them wisely. Most unnecessary thoughts come from either the past or the future. You worry about things that have already happened or stress about things that have not yet come. But the present moment, the now, is where your power lies. When you focus on this moment, unnecessary thoughts fade away. One of the best ways to stay present is through mindfulness. This simply means bringing your full attention to whatever you are doing, without judgment. If you are eating, fully taste your food. If you are walking, feel the ground beneath your feet. If you are listening to someone speak, truly hear their words without thinking about how you will respond. Every time you find your mind drifting into overthinking, gently bring yourself back with the phrase, I am here now. Breathe deeply, look around, and fully engage with your surroundings. Say to yourself, I choose to live in the present. My peace exists in this moment. The more you practice mindfulness, the less power unnecessary thoughts have over you. Imagine your mind as a room. If it is filled with clutter, you cannot think clearly. But when you clean it out, removing distractions, worries, and unnecessary thoughts, you create space for peace, clarity, and inspiration. You do not have to hold on to every thought that enters your mind. You have the power to decide which thoughts stay and which ones leave. Start practicing mental decluttering by journaling your thoughts, meditating daily, or simply making the conscious decision to release anything that does not serve you. Every morning, set the intention, today, I allow only thoughts that bring me peace and clarity. Every night, let go of the mental weight by saying, I release all unnecessary thoughts. My mind is calm and free. The more you let go of mental clutter, the more space you create for happiness, focus, and fulfillment. Say to yourself, I am at peace. My mind is clear. My thoughts serve my highest good. When you accept this mindset, you become unshakable. Your mind is a powerful tool, but it does not have to control you. By redirecting your energy, using affirmations, practicing mindfulness, and releasing mental clutter, you step into a life of clarity and peace. You no longer waste energy on unnecessary thoughts, you focus on what truly matters. The question is, are you ready to take control of your mind and accept true inner peace? If this message resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more powerful insights on mindfulness and transformation. Your mental freedom begins now, claim it fully.